insights into how things have been going so far for your team.
Thank you for having us. It's been going good. We've just been trying to calm and just play well together. It's been a good experience, especially playing T-Crow. The learning how to finally rotate better. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, my first question for you guys is, how did you guys know each other before forming as a roster for Winthrop? I saw that JK was a freshman this year, so.
No, we didn't. This is our first semester together. They just came in both. JK and T-Crow both came in this semester. So this is our first time together. We've only been playing a couple months together, so we've improved pretty rapidly, I think.
Awesome.
That's good to hear. Something I asked T. Carell, and he was kind of humble about it. I was wondering what his addition to this roster really did for you guys as a whole. You know, you figure he comes in with so much high-level experience. Does he bring any kind of protocols, you know, if an opponent has a ball on the sidewall, what do you guys do on defense? Has he brought anything like that to the game, and how has it affected all of you?
Most of the time he'll tell us to be more control. He'll tell us, like, help us more in game, help us if we're not calming or being too quiet or we're giving the ball away too much. He'll help us and just tell us to calm down, stuff like that. And just getting to just be around him just makes us, I think, better because we're trying to also upscale our game to be with him at the same time.
That's true. That's interesting because that's a different dynamic than most people would probably be used to, is playing to the same level as someone who is in the RLCS rather than playing with people that are kind of around the same skill and trying to elevate your team together that way. So let's talk about the matchup that you might expect happening pretty soon. Which team are you looking forward to facing off against in the finals, UTAY or CSU Fullerton, from what you've seen so far?
We've discussed that we think we're going to end up playing UTA. That's who we're looking to be and preparing most of playing for, but we don't, on rules Spuda, we couldn't play Spuda, but we most think we're going to be playing UTA.
Gotcha. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I suppose as a follow-up, any specific sort of plans? I understand if you don't want to get into details, but anything you guys have really talked about focusing on if you do end up going against UTA? You know, Adverse and Samba, both incredible players. Navu's also been mechanically outstanding in some of these games. Any things you guys have kind of talked about to maybe counter that?
Yeah, we have a couple game plans we're going to be going with that we plan to counter, especially Adverse and Samba too. I can't go in details, like, you know, I don't want to tell them.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Fair enough.
It's good to hear that you guys have some insights into that and what your plan is, and it's always good to have ideas and great wins so far throughout the tournament. I mean, sweeping every single game to get to this point. Hopefully, it'll be a bit more competitive for the finals themselves, but it sounds like you guys are pretty confident. So any final shout-outs or things you want to share with us before we send you off and give you a little break before those finals that are upon us?
Shout out to all the Winthropians in chat and my parents especially.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Hound. It's been great to have you on the broadcast, and we'll see you in those finals and potentially see one of you guys later on for the winter interview after that is all said and done. And we just have one more semifinalist to go.